Hello, my name is Kent Field, and thank you for tuning into this YouTube channel, The Bible versus Opinions. God bless you in your search for the truth. While all people have opinions on many subjects, including the Bible and religion, not all opinions carry the same weight or value. For example, would you go to a plumber for his advice on brain surgery? Would you go to a mechanic for his advice on heart surgery? The point is, not all opinions carry the same weight or value on a particular subject. That's why I'm not offering you my mere opinion, but Bible answers alone. So here's the challenge. Are you open to learning beyond your current understanding and knowledge of the Bible? If so, then this channel is for you. If these studies have helped you to grow in your understanding of the Bible, or even life itself, please like and subscribe and share this channel with others so that they too may be challenged and grow in their understanding of the Scriptures.
And that is the experience of most people who are soul winners. But the women shall be preserved through bearing of children if they continue in the faith and love and sanctity with self-control. I didn't want to get into this whole thing about women preaching and praying and all that, but all right, as long as we're getting into it, can a woman get up there then and preach?
No.
Sure. Sure she can.
Or among ladies.
There you go. Depends on the circumstance, right? Are there other women around? Is it a woman's thing? A women's retreat? A women's gathering? Can they get together and teach one another in a class? Oh, sure. You know, if you look at the church that was formed by Lydia, she and her women that were converted, there it is, 16. Paul had a vision, and the vision appeared to Paul in the night. A certain man from Macedonia was standing and appealing to him, saying, "Come over to Macedonia and help us." And when he had seen the vision, immediately we sought to go into Macedonia, concluding that God had called us to preach the gospel to them. Therefore, putting out to sea from Troas, we ran a straight course to Samothrace. And on the day following to Neapolis. And from there to Philippi, which is a leading city of the district of Macedonia, a Roman colony, and we were staying in that city for some days. And on the Sabbath day, we went outside to the gate, to the riverside. This is in Philippi, right? Was the Philippian church a great church? Yes, they were. The Philippian church, stay with me, the Philippian church was a great church. It's one of the nicest epistles there is. No church participated with him in the gospel like Philippi. You know who that church started with? Lydia and her household and the women that were with her. They came out and there was a place of prayer, and we sat down and began speaking to the women who had assembled. Chances are they were washing their garments, the purple linens that she was a trader in the river. But it was a place they figured, well, we can go down by the river and we'll have a nice, quiet, private place to pray. But the women were there, and there was a bunch of women there. I don't know whether they were washing clothes or whether they were having a little Bible class. I don't know. It doesn't say.
Right.
And a certain woman named Lydia from the city of Thyatira, a seller of purple fabrics, a worshiper of God, was listening. And the Lord opened her heart to respond to the things spoken of by Paul. And when she and her household had been baptized, she urged us, saying, "If you've judged me to be faithful to the Lord, come into my house and stay." And she prevailed upon us, meaning we judged her to be faithful. The church in Philippi began right here. Women can be leaders in faith. We're going to see other examples of this. So we're going to continue this next week.
Okay.
And we'll continue from here and the other leadership positions that are mentioned for women in the Bible as well as the men. And then going into other things like, I'll whet your appetite. The Bible talks about just leading men. It'll talk about the apostles. It'll talk about the elders and the leading men. Interesting. So you could have leading men who are not necessarily apostles or prophets or elders at the time, but they had a leadership role in the church. Timothy certainly did as an evangelist. As he was putting into remembrance those things that Paul had told him to share with Corinth and Ephesus and in everywhere and in every place and in every church. So next week we'll continue with this, but I'm hoping that you're thinking about some of these things and how, you know what? We are not willing to practice the New Testament. We claim that we speak where the Bible speaks and is silent where the Bible is silent, and we either need to start doing that or shut up. We need to put up or shut up. Because it's time we stop making these false claims based on our convenience, based on popularity, based on custom and culture, based on ethnic practice, cultural practice. I don't care what it is. Yes, there are cultural things and cultural norms, and they're not all evil. But when we make void the commandments of God in order to keep our traditions, we've got an issue. That's where you've got an issue. Right? Think about it. When your culture starts telling you how you're going to practice or not practice plain Bible verses that are telling you he's going outside of culture and going back to the creation, you've got to answer to God.
Amen.
And to every brother or sister that asks you for a reason for the hope that lies within you. That asks you, why are you practicing what you're practicing? Why should I practice what you practice? Why should I not? Right? I mean, we need to be ready. Instant, in season and out of season. Reprove, rebuke, and exhort with all long suffering. And patience. But that patience doesn't mean to go along to get along. It means... Go ahead.
The pattern is already set.
The pattern is there.
So we're supposed to just...
We're supposed to just follow that pattern that's already been set, but we reset it all the time. We set the rules all the time. I want to thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate you coming. And I'm already ending late, so let's just have a closing prayer if we can. And let you guys get out of here. And next week we will continue. Is that okay with everybody?
Thanks for being a part of that study segment. I promise you that, Lord willing, there's more to come. With the understanding that the mind can only absorb what the seat can endure, many of these studies have been broken up into a series of bite-sized segments. So be sure to look for the next segment in each Bible study subject, so you won't miss out on any important information. Please like and subscribe if you feel that this lesson's helped you, and God bless you in your search for truth.